All right, welcome back to another game of Quidditch in the Southwest region. We're going to be watching this UTSA versus Texas A&M. My name is Ashton Butler once again, keeper chaser for Sam Houston State University.
And my name is Kyle Easter. I'm going to be Ashton's co-commentator for this game, and I am a beater for Sam Houston State University.
Definitely. This should be a very good game.
This should be, yeah. Both teams have played very hard today.
Both of them have a lot of very close games, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know UTSA has had two games decided by one or 2 points.
1 point. No,
1 point, yeah.
Like, quite literally half a point because It's been snitch catch both times.
Wow, yeah. And Texas A&M has kept it tight, even with some adversity going on.
Yeah.
They've had quite a few injuries through the day, so you hate to see that.
You
love to see them stand back up and fight again.
First time I've ever seen a broom broken was today.
Oh, man, yeah.
That was crazy.
Definitely. But yeah, Texas A&M starting with control, and Blackwood starting with the quaffle. That chemistry between Blackwood and Stewart is just unbelievable.
It's crazy. They're both named Jay.
Yeah. They just know how to get into open space and score. And then you can't even stop talking about this man right here that just scored, number 77, Ross. That guy just knows how to be in the right place at the right time.
They pass to him so much.
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible. Because both the Blackwood and Stewart, they just crash in and then just toss the ball off. Mm-hmm. And it's like a certain score most of the time.
And I love this defense that UTSA plays, where they have their keeper standing up in front, basically as the point chaser.
Yeah.
So basically, if he gets beat, he just runs back to hoop.
As sequent, or they just don't get beat. Because what we just saw there was the A&M beater walked up, tapped him with the bludger, and just stood there and looked at him.
Yeah, he's proven to be capable of being physical as well as being quick. Texas A&M back hoops though, number 70, and turnover.
Dang.
Back to UTSA.
Yes, sir. This game, I've been looking forward to this game. I've never really seen UTSA and A&M play each other, so it's almost the what if.
Yeah, I don't believe I have either, but I think most of the games that they played against each other, like at least this season, have been pretty close.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. They're both very good teams.
Exactly.
Both very physical as well.
And they both have great leaders, you know. Mm-hmm. Both Craig and
Carlos.
And Carlos, man. They both are great leaders, and it's nice
they
to see.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
that's the most terrifying part.
And the nice thing is that you see people coming back to the sport.
Yeah.
You know, even after their college days or potentially in the future when they're done with club sports and MLQ, you know, it's just nice to see like people coming back to the sport and still like enjoying it as much as they do.
Yeah.
You know, special shout out to Carlos, Sam Houston State University alumni. Mm-hmm. Just an amazing human being.
UTSA sacrificed one of their bludgers to try to make something happen. It just didn't go through.
Yeah.
A&M's beater play is really, really good. Their beater play is something to truly like watch.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Very, very physical. The beaters will get up in your face. They will, they'll shove you around a bit. They won't. I haven't been tackled by them personally, but that's because I've either thrown the ball at them or I've had the ball taken from me.
Sometimes it's just how it goes, though.
Yeah, because what they like to do, at least from what I've noticed, they like to sneak up behind you, just pop the ball out of your hands, just want to catch it.
Sometimes you just got to take the easy way out.
Mm-hmm.
Texas A&M playing very strategically, though, keeping one beater back to ultimately, hopefully, keep control, which I assume that's what they're trying to do.
Great quaffle movement,
and that's a score. Great pass, great score by Texas A&M there.
It's disputed because of the bludger that was thrown very at the end right there.
Interesting to see how they're going to call this, but nonetheless, a great score, great pass all around.
The refs today have been on it with the calls. The goal was good.
You gotta love just great referee play. Like you love the game on the field, but you know it's a work of art to see some of these referees do what they do.
All right, here's UTSA's chance to once again break forward in the scores.
Early on, though, showing that neither team's willing to back down from their competition.
Both of them know what they're capable of, and both of them know what their strengths are, and that's what's terrifying. Like that's what's scary.
Oh yeah. Especially when you have a three-headed monster like UTSA does right here. Stewart just going in.
Ooh,
Great
lost
strip though by
potential,
35 on Texas A&M.
Look how fast he got out.
Oh, and
though.
a great beat though.
Oh wow!
Great beat by Bradley, but it looks like
A&M's
was
chaser,
hurt.
think landed on his face.
That does not look good.
That did
Number
not
14.
look good.
Gotta hope he's okay.
Yeah, he played very well today.
Oh yeah.
He plays beater and chaser obviously, and I saw him seeking I think as well. In one of the A&M matches.
You gotta love people who can play all over the field.
Especially with how much running all of this sport is.
Just being able to switch in and out and like be able to at least be good at it too. Like it's one thing to just sub in to play the sport, but it's another thing to just excel at it.
Yeah, because it's always funny to see someone who doesn't really seek to go in. Like I say funny as a placeholder, but it is always really interesting to see someone who doesn't normally seek go in as seeker, because it brings something new to that part of the game. Yeah, because they have a different idea of what seeking is and how the snitch works and stuff. It's really fun to watch.
Definitely.
Especially when you compare it to more experienced seekers. Like I'm going to use Maya from Texas State for an example. Phenomenal seeker. She does her job and she does it well.
Oh yeah, great
it's
pass
very
to the back,
unique.
Though. Blackwell to Ross.
Ooh, good beat by number 13.
Oh, Rohan with the ball, looking to make something happen.
Ooh, that was a good pass. Wow. That was a very good pass into the score.
It almost looked like he didn't catch it at first, but somehow he put it through. Great job by number 8.
It was really good ball movement.
Undeniably. And just great cut too by Rohan.
He put himself in the right spot.
Definitely. Texas State coming up. New male chaser in as they took Ross out the game after scoring. I think he scored both goals. Or he was in close on both of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Blackwood up the top looks very calm. Like
he always looks so calm. He knows what he's doing.
Exactly. You can tell he's had a good amount of experience in this sport, and it's benefiting UTSA.
Is he going to reset? Oh, with a very risky pass or shot, I guess.
I guess it was a shot.
And here's the fast break from A&M's keeper, and it gets stripped.
Blackwood with just
that was Blackwood is an amazing player. He's fast. He's very fast. He's got the willingness to tackle. He knows where to stand, and he's got the strength to make sure he stands where he needs to stand.
And the most underrated part of his game, I think, it comes from his mind. Like he's a really smart player. He knows how to get people open, and he knows how to like draw people in. He likes to stand and wait, and that is such a brilliant play on his part. Stewart out there on that right side.
Very long pass.
As Blackwood was just subbed out.
Beater missed. Ooh, a great defense by A&M.
And it looks like a reset and throw-off pitch.
That's the throw-off pitch for certain. Unfortunate for UTSA's offense, but it was still a very good attempt.
This game has been a definite defensive battle to this point.
Because it certainly feels like it's gone on a while, and there's only 2 points on both sides.
Exactly. I think a big part of how they're keeping it so close is Texas A&M is basically holding control. Basically making sure they have control basically almost the whole time.
Because with defense, bludger control is so important. Oh, and the press by the number 42.
Great
the
drive
beater.
And strength.
Just missed that.
Just high off that pass.
Sometimes that just happens, and it always feels so bad when it does.
Gotta show love to number 3 though on Texas A&M, the female beater, just playing really, really well, knowing how to take her opportunities when she takes them, and just going in on people when she knows she needs to.
Beater play is such a fascinating thing to watch and even do, because so much can happen in so little time.
Exactly.
So the fact that she can sit there and go, this is when I need to go in, is really impressive to me.
Definitely.
Because it's something I struggle with.
I think one of the most underrated things about this whole sport as a whole is just the mindset of things and knowing when to go and how to do things and like when to do things.
Pass over the hoops, way back. Are they going to keep it in bounds? They do. Great pass away before they can get pushed out of bounds.
Looks like they're trying to push him out of bounds.
Staying in despite everything. Beater missed.
Man.
Oh, but the keeper intercepted the pass away.
Yeah.
That was a really good attempt by UTSA to keep that offense going.
Yeah, number 5 was kind of in that dead zone right there where you don't have a shot and he didn't really have much
pass
option
behind hoops. And it's a perfect score on center hoops. You love to see that happen.
Yeah.
Where it's such a nice fast cut and everyone knows it's a score before it happens.
Look at this right here. Christian Barnes, one of the best officials we have, just knows the rules.
He's been on it all day today.
He knows how to explain a rule to somebody. He knows how to correct it. He knows how to solve problems.
Yes.
Just gotta love great official.
The referees today, as I said earlier, are just really on the ball today.
Honestly. Great beat by number 42 on Texas.
Ooh, and a recycle.
Wow.
Let's see if that goes off pitch.
And Christian Cortez with the going behind the hoop.
Ooh.
Great play.
Ooh, UTSA has gotten control just in time for their defense as A&M walks it down. That control changes everything for defense versus offense.
Definitely.
Because it gives you a little bit of room for error, which is so nice.
Oh yeah. Seems like though UTSA is now playing back on their keeper. Oh, and a great shot.
Great
Texas A&M.
shot.
Number 8 is clearly showing to be a crucial part to their offense.
We've had a lot of powerful keepers today. Like, just to shout out Jay Blackwood again on UTSA's team, and number 8 on A&M's team. I don't have his number listed next to his name, but both of them are very, very able and very, very powerful keepers in their own right.
Yeah, I think a lot of these teams, like in USQ, are built from that keeper spot. It almost seems like most of these teams have their best player at keeper.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that, that's quote unquote the back line of defense, but it's also like the head of the offense, like almost like the head of the snake.
Yeah. It's Ooh, was that a good goal?
Just missed.
Just missed. That looked like it went through for me. But
Christian Cortez.
Great drive with Christian Cortez. What a dunk.
Dunk on 2 people as
Over
well.
2 people, including the keeper.
Exactly. Christian Cortez sometimes, you look at him and he doesn't look like he'd be what he is, but then he jumps like that.
Jumps like that and puts it through like that. I completely agree.
And it's just amazing to see like this sport. Like no matter what your size is, no matter who you are, you can play the sport at a high level.
It is truly fun to see who comes on the pitch.
Exactly.
Because you can have beaters like some of the A&M's experienced beaters where they're standing at like 6'3", very good at what they do. You can tell what they do. And then you can also have someone like Kit on our own team who is a phenomenal beater. They have the endurance of I don't even know. I've never seen something with that much endurance. So it's just really cool to see who can come on the pitch and what they can bring.
This sport definitely brings a lot of people together, and you love to see that. Christian Cortez walking the ball up. Texas A&M back with bludger control, I think.
No,
not quite.
Not quite.
That's my fault. I didn't see I didn't see Bradley on this near side.
They're playing very smart with the bludger sitting on the hoops.
They're just slowing this down. Like it's definitely been a defensive battle to this point.
Yeah, it has. Oh, and there's the bludger. Beaters fighting for bludger control. A&M's beater gets beat, and that's a great goal for Jay Blackwood.
Jay Blackwood, man, you can't just stop. You just can't stop talking about him when he's on the pitch. He's always in every play.
Matthew. I've heard his name Jay.
Maybe it's something different, but all I know is that Blackwood just plays every game at a high level.
He does. He plays this game very well. It's always fun to watch him.
Yeah. There's certain people out there, that when they're on the field of any sport,
A&M's
you just
keeper
can't stop talking
crashing
about
in, looking for an opportunity that the beaters made, and that was such a good goal.
while he was falling over.
While he was falling over. That was a very good way to return that score, and it is still tied.
5-5.
It has been a back and forth game between A&M and UTSA.
Definitely. It seems like once that snitch comes out, there might be that snitch poll might be what decides this game.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. The snitch poll will be what decides the game. But there has been a stoppage. Don't know what for.
When you got Christian Barnes in the case, and, I mean,
you know
gotta
it's
trust him.
probably a
Exactly.
correct stoppage. Oh, they used their reset.
Okay.
Oh, that resets are such an undervalued part of this
Oh,
sport
exactly.
because it's one of the things that nobody thinks about until you're the only person holding a ball,
Exactly.
and the only thing stopping them from fast breaking on your defense, who doesn't exist. They're still running back to hoops.
Mm-hmm.
Resets are so important.
Exactly. It's all about game played and game management.
Christian Cortez walking right, protected by his beater Bradley. Bradley is a very, very good beater.
Oh yeah.
He beats very hard. He wants you to know that you got beat.
It seems like UTSA is kind of playing that similar strategy of just keeping the bludger back to
Yeah.
where they maintain control on defense, which I think.
Oh, and there goes a tackle.
Yeah, which I think bludger control
Over the
is more important on
hoops.
defense than it is on offense.
To 77, there's that consistency. He's always there. Back to Blackwood. And once again, they've got their power triangle.
Great dodge by number 3.
Great dodge by number 3, but she lets the bludger go through, and that was
Ooh.
a great dunk by
Big dunk.
Blackwood.
That's one of those ones you flex after.
I would come back from that grinning at the very least.
Oh, yeah.
But
You can tell he's done that a few
Yeah,
times.
you can tell he's done that a few times, and he knows it's a surefire score.
Definitely.
Here comes A&M advancing the ball. Both beaters are on the ball, both one with and without a bludger.
It's interesting to see that it almost feels like their wolf is playing in front of the team,
Yeah.
almost protecting them. Oh, almost a catch.
Ooh, almost a catch. Quaffle behind the hoops. Beaters pressing. Oh, their chaser is down.
Great option.
Great
Wow.
defense by Blackwood. He's such a strong keeper.
Honestly, great play going through the hoop for that.
UTSA keeping control on the offense. It gives them some breathing room, and it gives them some room to push in. It's very, very fun to watch bludger play when the one team has control.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like Christian Cortez is just kind of playing with the defense almost, just seeing what it's going to give them.
Here he
And
goes
a great
driving
shot.
in with a great shot.
Christian Cortez, I think one of the most underrated things about his game is his shot.
His
That man-
shot.
That man
because
can shoot from anywhere, and you can just imagine it going in.
Great recycle by A&M's beater, number 13. He's been playing for a while. And that was a great way to get control for A&M's next offense.
Yeah.
They have 2 points to make up, try to get this tied for 6th time. Or 5th or 6th, I think.
Something like that.
Because they were tied, I think, every score up until these
Up
last
until
two.
these last two, yeah.
And now A&M's driving in with control. Oh, defensive beater
deflection.
acted first, and
Oh.
it didn't go through.
That feels strange. I thought he would have surely had that dunk
Oh,
on
number
that, on
43,
that
Stewart is
middle
beat. Blackwood has possession of the quaffle.
hoop. Yeah, man. I think that was a missed opportunity by Texas A&M. I think they
Yeah.
definitely should have scored off that. Great catch!
Great catch by the beater, number 13. Meanwhile, Blackwood is driving in, just passed it off to Stewart, passed it to 77, and that was a textbook play.
UTSA just scored with no bludgers.
Sometimes that quaffle movement is what it comes down to. Your beaters can be off to the sides, just like UTSA's and A&M's were, and it could just be chaser on chaser play. And that quaffle movement is so crucial to scoring.
Honestly. Texas A&M beater going through the back line.
Great beats, just keeping them beat. Keeping the defense down. Offense is trying to drive
Ryan with
in.
a good cut and a
Good
score.
score.
Great score. You know, Ryan is a really quick player. He has a lot of. He's really smart, and he knows how to get places, along with being a really quick.
Yeah. Little square off there for the quaffle. You see them crouching in front of it.
Oh yeah.
And the beater came in and cleaned up. A&M has control for this defense, which is it's always nice to have pleasure control.
Oh yeah, but especially on defense.
Blackwood is walking it up. There's the exchange and an excellent shot straight through the center hoop.
Okay, but you gotta love that pass though. Thread the needle perfectly between the two hoops and couldn't have put it in a better spot.
I agree, and threading the needle between the two hoops and the keeper's hands, because
exactly.
they're gonna read that shot, but it takes a very good throw to not land it in the keeper's hands.
Definitely.
Oh, A&M's beater is
looks like
beat.
UTSA is playing
Chasers beat.
UTSA is playing a lot closer to the hoops. They're not playing right on
I
them.
agree.
But they're letting Texas A&M almost walk up to the keeper line.
Up to the keeper line. I agree. It definitely puts UTSA at advantage though, because the keeper line is so close. Wow, that was almost a score off of a kick.
Right.
If not for that beat, that would have been an interesting thing to see if she had made it.
It's just interesting though, because UTSA must just have a lot of trust in their keeping and their back line of defense.
And it's not misplaced.
Exactly.
They are keeping very well. They do have control as well on defense. A&M's beater without a bludger comes up to try to make something happen. A&M's chaser gets beat. That's the end of that offense.
Yeah, man. Texas A&M is having a lot of quick offensive plays where it's either a drive or a couple quick passes. But UTSA honestly is winning this game based off their beaters. I think. Their beaters are playing very, very well. They're playing calm and composed. They're making beats when they need to, and they're opening lanes.
And those lanes are the most important things.
Exactly.
Because with the exception of a few times where quaffle movement will get the job done, those lanes for beaters and the lanes for chasers is so important.
Ooh, great hit. What a hit. What a score nonetheless. Sometimes it's great defense, but better offense. Oh, stoppage in the play though.
One thing that the beaters exchanged, and A&M's beater won that exchange, and he came in and he beat the offense too hard.
Yep.
Which is just something that every beater falls victim to.
Oh, yeah.
Where you're frustrated or you just misjudge distance or power or something, and your ball goes wild, and that opened up the lane for Stewart.
Yeah, definitely.
Beater play is so crucial. It's very fun to watch though.
Oh, definitely. It's interesting to see what the decisions that they make are, like when to throw, how to throw it, how hard to throw it, where to throw it at, especially too.
Yeah. Because there are times where beaters will make the exchange with the beater, and there are other ones that will make the exchange and shoot over the beater's left shoulder into the quaffle carrier. I've done that before. It feels so nice to hit.
Oh, yeah. Looks like a stoppage in play though by the head referee.
Both teams have been playing very well.
Yeah, definitely. Like the score is only a 3-point game, and it's interesting because some games it feels like one team should just be ahead and other times not, but this game just feels close.
This game feels very close.
You know, I believe that is the intermission for the snitch ?
I don't know. I would assume so.
I'm not quite sure. But some sort of timeout.
What else is impressive to me is that A&M is playing with a few players down. I don't know the exact amount, but they are playing with a few of their key or more important players down.
Oh yeah.
Which is really unfortunate. But
Yeah,
it is amazing to me that they are playing and keeping up with UTSA and their physicality and their endless stamina while getting ever more tired because they just don't have the subs.
Oh yeah, definitely. Texas A&M definitely knows how to play up to their opponents. No matter who they're playing against, they know how to rise up to the occasion and just play well.
I agree with that entirely.
So that last goal was not good. It's 90-60.
Oh.
Okay, so that last goal was not good. So it's still 90 to 60.
60. So that means the set score is 160 if the snitch
160.
comes out. 160 is a very nice number.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a good number to set because it's not in the 200s, like some of the games we had today where it just feels like it drags on and on and on. But it's also not in the low 100s where you know that both teams have been playing defensively really well, so it could also drag on and on and on, or because of a snitch pull or something like that, the one team just gains momentum and goes from their, say, 50 points to 110 in 6 plays.
Oh yeah. One thing to love too is that they kept this really close to the point where this snitch pull could honestly make the difference because
I agree.
say Texas A&M does pull this, now they're tied.
Then they are tied, and actually
and
in the
that's
lead.
game.
Actually in the lead by half a point.
I mean, technically.
I always like counting those half a points because when you lose because the other team pulled the snitch and you were one away, like Sam Houston State's game earlier today, we lost by 1 point, which was heartbreaking because we had stopped them from scoring for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, that snitch pull is really crucial.
It's so crucial.
But nonetheless, you gotta love the snitches though. You know, they put in all this work for us.
This work.
They work really hard. They go all day.
They go all day. They get hit. They get tackled.
They get beat up the whole day.
They
get come out here
beat.
and show out.
But they show up. They show out and they do great.
Oh yeah.
Snitch and seeker play. This whole game I find very fun to watch. But seeker play is on another level. Simply because the snitch is so entertaining to watch. In UT versus Texas State, UT runs a fairly unique way of holding snitch where they don't go for snitch very often.
They just don't let you get it.
Yeah, they just don't let you get it. They face out, and the snitch will oftentimes grab the back of their broom and almost swing them around like a feather duster.
It's crazy to see like a grown human being throw another grown human that easily, and that's just another credit to the snitches because like it takes so much like speed and quickness, but it's also a lot of power.
It's also so much power. The Seekers are going to be released in a few seconds here.
Oh yeah.
While UTSA's offense is making its way up the pitch.
Oh yeah.
A&M Seeker beat out the gate, and here comes Stewart to come see if you can take on
Stewart
the
is a
snitch.
great seeker. I'll be honest.
Wow! What a jump!
Just an attempt. The first attempt of the game.
There goes A&M Seeker again. A&M's beater goes down trying to defend him as well.
UTSA, both of their beaters are on the snitch right now.
One of them is playing very center pitch, and the other one of them is on the snitch.
I think they realize just how important this poll is going to be.
I agree. Because this poll will put them very close to the set score.
Well, on the contrary, this could put Texas A&M right back into this game.
Then again, with one of A&M's beaters constantly harassing UTSA's beaters, there is a very high likelihood for bludger control change, and then it could change the game on a dime.
Oh, definitely. Oh, very close, and
sadly the snitch was down there before the poll was made.
Attempt, though.
It was a good attempt, yeah. Great capitalizing off the snitch. And here comes UTSA again, making their way down the pitch for another offense. They still have control, which is just really putting a wrench into A&M's plans. Great attempt by Stewart. The snitch tries to pull the Seekers broom out, doesn't work. Both beaters are on the Seeker.
A great score by number 5 on UTSA.
Score.
It's interesting to see what UTSA is doing right now because what they're trying is they're saying, we don't care if you have a bludger. Our chasers, they think their chasers are good enough to take anybody, and they might be right.
Now A&M has control of the snitch, though, so this could change everything.
The snitch pull is not only does the snitch pull though give you 35 points, it gives you the momentum.
Yeah, because that confidence boost is so valuable.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, A&M's offense is making their way around the back of the hoops, goes to their keeper, up and over, and through the right hoop. That was very good quaffle movement by A&M, and that puts them 1 point closer to UTSA. UTSA now having control of the snitch again. Seeker gets his broom pulled. Yeah. It's just so frustrating. You could even see it in his face.
Oh yeah.
It is so frustrating to get your broom pulled out from you because you just feel stupid.
Oh yeah. But hey, I mean,
great attempt though.
Yeah, Texas A&M actually bringing out a female keeper and a great block.
Great block in beater play. Wow, what a throw!
Great play by McKenzie right there.
Now A&M does have the quaffle. Still don't have control. McKenzie isn't in this game.
Right there.
Wait, is that McKenzie?
Yep. Number 1.
McKenzie number 7. Huh.
Either way, great play by the female.
And here's that fast break.
Man, that's just speed right there.
That's pure speed. You can tell that one hurt him though because of the tackle afterwards.
Looks like a yellow card on the contact, but I don't think it'll matter because the contact happened before the shot.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it still seemed to be back contact. I think that's what either that or it was after the shot was made.
Still got to mark it down.
Sometimes you have to get carded.
Oh yeah.
Once again, A&M continuing their push to try to catch up to UTSA's lead. It is back to a 4-point lead.
They brought out a new seeker.
He normally beats as well, so it's going to be interesting. Wow.
He's actually a very, very good
Bradley seeker. Coming in very aggressively, shutting down their seeker and their beaters, but losing control in the process.
Oh, great drive.
A&M drives in and makes a great score against 3 defenders.
That's number 35, Ryan, we were talking about earlier.
A&M keeping control of the snitch.
Ooh, that did
not look good for the snitch.
Looked like his knee buckled under him on that play. Gotta hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's been playing hard all day.
Oh, yeah.
He can take a hit. He's taken several hits already today, but I really hope he is okay.
Yeah, that did not look pleasant.
If he can get up and walk away from this, I will be very, very impressed because it looked like a hard fall.
I hope he is. You never want to see anyone get hurt.
You never. It's always so unfortunate to see people get hurt.
Definitely.
All right, we are back after a brief intermission almost. A new snitch has been subbed in. Old one had to walk off pitch because I assume he's just down for the count.
Well, hey, it's great to see that he was able to at least walk off under his own power. But
I agree.
Christian Barnes, Mr. Referee himself, is out here snitching.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be very fun because I don't think I've seen him snitch before.
I haven't either. So it'll be interesting to see just what he can do.
If he is a more of a runny snitch or if he is a stand there and take it snitch.
Well, just to
very
start off.
runny. Yeah, he's sprinting across the pitch and now running back across the pitch. A&M standing at defense with control. It's going to be very nice for them to shut down. Chaser is clear, but with a wild shot, A&M fast breaks down the field for a great goal.
Wow.
That was a very nice fast break.
And just like that, Texas A&M is back in this game.
A&M Seeker gets beat once again.
Only
now
a 2
Stewart.
point.
Wow, what a
pull.
catch! That was a very good catch.
Yeah. Stewart has some long arms that help him Just get around the snitch right there.
It's always really fun to watch.
Just a beautiful goal.
That was such a brilliant catch by UTSA, and that I think puts them at 155.
It puts them at 145.
145.
So so it looks like they're about 2 away right now.
Dang. So that score is 160.
Yep.
So UTSA needs to score twice. And A&M needs to score
a few times.
Like quite a few times. I think they are at 90 points right now. So they need to score 6 more times in order to make this.
Well, hey, one thing you love about A&M and their team and their leadership is that they're willing to.
I must apologize for that. Yeah.
They're willing to just fight, and they'll do what it takes to stay in the game, even if it means like dragging it out, because they believe in themselves. And that all comes from their leadership and all the way down the roster.
Let's see if what happened earlier today with Sam Houston's game against UTSA happens again.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Number 5 with a shot, but just great defense.
Great defense.
Oh, and a face beat.
Yeah, that was. It wasn't egregious because they were far away.
True, but it just looked like
what a pass! That was such a great way to draw the beat.
Just a great sequence. 14 to Ryan. Just.
Now it is 6 points to the set score.
That's a textbook fast break right there.
Yeah. It is so nice to have the whole team commit to a fast break.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are times where you will see one person just sprint down the field and then get stuffed by 3 defenders that just tagged in. But when you have situations like that where you have 2 very fast individuals making their way down the field, it is so fun to watch that.
Rohan is in it beating now.
Rohan is another one of those players that can play both chaser and beater. He is very good at both of them. Pass back up the pitch.
Oh, just whiffed on that one. Number 5 with a drive and a missed shot.
With a missed shot. That's unfortunate.
It is
because that was a very good drive in.
Oh yeah, but now it goes back to Texas A&M with bludger control.
Ooh, this offense will be very nice for A&M. Hopefully they can make something off of it.
Oh yeah, Blackwood back in the game too.
Ooh, that might be the decider there.
Oh yeah.
With a keeper that knows what he's doing, even against bludger control, that could just stop the play.
Well, yeah, but Christian Cortez point chasing, they're putting Blackwood back on the hoops again.
Interesting. Good beat by Rohan, getting the chaser out for a few seconds. Pass left, or pass up, I guess. Their chaser is clear, and that's unfortunate. Sometimes you just throw wide.
Yeah. UTSA taking it down the field.
Taking it down the field and beating several people on the way there.
Using their beating kind of as an entourage.
Christian Cortez with the ball. Back to Blackwood.
They do have control, so let's see if they can make an opportunity out of it.
There's that beat on Rohan that they were looking for, I think. Because that beater up in your face is very, very difficult to get around.
Oh, just short.
Just short. Number 3 gets beat by the beater, but the quaffle rolled off pitch anyway, so it's still A&M's ball.
Oh, yeah. They have another opportunity to make something happen.
It's going to be a little difficult driving into UTSA's defense as of right now with control and the players that they are running. It is going to be very interesting to see how A&M gets around this one. Because I know A&M does have the capabilities to do so. They've got around it before.
There's no team in this. There's never a team that's out. Until that set score is hit, every team out here plays their hardest, and you love to see that.
It is. It is always so fun to see a team of very dedicated individuals do that.
A very close shot.
Very close shot. It nicks the edge of the hoop there. And again, I always feel for those shots.
Oh, yeah.
Because in an alternate universe, it was just an inch to the right and just bounced through.
Exactly.
Ooh. With night falling, the temperature is dropping rapidly.
So we'll see if that affects any of the play.
The sunset was very beautiful today, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was almost hand-painted. It was very nice.
You got to love our host city in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Louisiana's Very beautiful.
Oh, great pass to Blackwood. And
Over
an
the hoops.
overthrow.
They handed it off, and they just dunked on that small hoop.
Wow. Great play by Ross.
Really good play.
Ross just knows how to get it in the hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's all it takes. But UTSA now with match point.
This is a very, very dicey situation for A&M.
This is an important possession for them too. They really need to come out of this with points.
Yes, they do. I completely agree with that. This play could make or break the game for A&M because I know they have the tools to do it, but sometimes they just it just doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. You can have all the tools in the world, but sometimes the tools just don't do what their job does.
Mm-hmm. Cut in with A&M's chasers.
Ross with the ball.
Back into UTSA's possession and into keeper's hands.
Texas A&M still does have control though, so this could prove to be valuable in a defensive stop.
I agree. With Bradley being as aggressive as he is.
Oh, and a great beat by Bradley too.
Great beat.
Oh.
Wow,
I guess
did not realize that he got beat.
I thought it was the other way around.
I thought it was the other way around with 13 being beat, but now with one beater down, the offense is getting demolished.
A great reset by Ross too.
Once again, using those resets is so important, and
yeah.
that is a perfect reason why. That just saved their offense. Lets them regroup with chasers. Their beaters can now work together more effectively. It's so crucial to use your resets.
Oh yeah, and now they have another shot to win this game.
Wow, what a great looking catch by Christian Cortez there.
Oh, beater exchange.
There's the beater exchange.
Christian Cortez driving
over the hoops.
Ross and a great block. Number 17.
Back to Christian Cortez. This could be the drive, and he puts it.
Wow!
Oh, wait, he missed. That was barely so close.
I thought he had that one from my angle. And a great stop by
number
7 A&M. Wow.
And here they come crashing on UTSA's defense with no bludgers.
Number 17 just driving through the defense. Getting taken down. Ryan driving.
Oh, stuffed.
Stop.
No, stuffed again.
Oh, and a hand through the hoop by Ross.
Yellow card.
Oh, I believe it was on the contact.
On Cortez's contact. Yeah, it did look a little dicey there with the back contact.
Yeah. You don't see a guy that big going down that much. But we had a goal good, so he's just off his broom and has to go tag back in.
Mm-hmm. And he does have the yellow card on him. If he gets carded again, then that, or 2 more times now, I think that he gets.
Yeah, but if he gets carded 2 more times before match point.
Yeah, before
I think
the
we got
game
a bigger
ends.
problem
Yeah,
than that, you know.
I agree with that. Okay, UTSA walking it up, giving their offense time to once again recuperate.
Oh, great beat by Bradley. But also a really good recycle by number 13.
Both A&M and UTSA are very, very good at recycling the ball when they know they're going to get beat.
Oh, yeah. It just comes down to they're just good beaters.
Yeah, I agree. Blackwood passes to Cortez. They really like passing between those 3 top. They don't really pass it back unless they think they have a score.
I also love to see out of their chases that they just feel that they can go through anybody.
Mm-hmm.
They're willing to let their beaters fight it out and then just do what they got to do.
Great beat by number 13, and he is beat as well. This could be it. Number 3 is beat. Bradley is cleaning house.
Oh, and a great knockout.
And here comes the fast break. Into 2-on-1.
Oh,
stripped the ball, and he still scored.
What a score.
What a score.
He looks shaken up after the play, though.
That certainly looked like it hurt.
That's one of Texas A&M's really good chasers, and you would hate to see him go down, especially on this comeback.
Yeah, because it is now 12-15 or 120 to 155.
Oh, yeah. Looks like he's walking off under his own power.
Sort of. He is being supported a bit, but it is good that he is walking still.
Yep.
Because you always hate to see a player having to get, carried off the field.
Especially a great player like he is. Either way, goal counted, and we're back to a 3-possession game.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. So, Texas A&M is now within 4 points of winning, and UTSA
still has the one.
Let's see how this can turn out. We've had a lot of really close games today.
Blackwood is fast breaking into A&M's defense.
He's just willing to go for it.
And no
great
goal.
Stop.
Great stop by A&M.
Number 15, I believe that was.
I was honestly, I'd say a team effort because there were three defenders up on him.
Blackwood just had a head of steam, and he was just ready to end the game if he could.
Honestly, it is getting cold out here.
Oh, yeah.
He's been playing hard all day. I can understand him wanting to go through that defense.
Now he's playing up top a little bit more. He's back to that advanced goalkeeper position. And Texas A&M is just playing kind of chill. Not quite advancing the quaffle.
Not
Pass
quite.
over to the side.
Passing almost directly
Great
to the
beat
side.
by number 0, I think. Or no, it was just a recycle.
Chaser's down. Here comes A&M driving in.
And
another score. Wow, that was very close.
Wow.
Oh, and Blackwood just fast broke and won the game for UTSA. Wow.
That's just the kind of player he is. Just take over a game just like that.
While half the team was still down there, or most of A&M was still down on the other end of the pitch, he just ran it down and scored.
Definitely.
That was a very good game.
All right,
very close as well.
With all that being said, though, I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you for supporting U.S. Quidditch.
Yeah.
And another great game to both teams and every team that's been involved today. And we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. That's the wrap on day 1.